Hi and welcome back to my Impulse Walking video series. This is Impulse Walking Extreme, and when we say extreme, it really is extreme. This is the showcase, the final product of not just impulse walking, but a cumulative combination of all the focus material put together. This is the end result, and you will see dogs being controlled by voice only. No collars, no gadgets, nothing but voice command from anywhere from 50 metres to 500 metres. We could have done this out to 1 kilometre. Our best distance dog will do this out to 1 kilometre, but it was hard enough for you to see anything on the screen at 250, 350 and 500 metres, let alone 1 kilometre. So really the dogs are just showing off a little bit here, and they deserve to show off. They've worked very hard since they've been with us to achieve this type of control. But this is the end. This shows you what training can do. And it's just consistency, it's patience, and it's love. And that's what you can get from your dog at the end. Never doubt that you can get to this. Hope you enjoy it. We'll see you in there. Alright, so there's a Kuma just wandering around. He's just on a free, off lead. And as you can, well, you will see with him, as you see him closer, you won't be able to tell here. There's no collars or anything else. All of this is just with voice command and my presence, nothing more. It's about, for me, it's about training. So that's all we use. He's a good 50 metres or more from us now, probably more. So it's about being able to control him at a distance. And I won't be yelling or screaming. It might sound a little bit louder here because I've got the microphone right next to me and I do have to communicate with him across there. Akuma, down. Good. As you can see there, the moment I said his name, he stopped what he was doing. He stood still, he turned and he looked at me. Exactly the way they're commanded, taught. To follow that command. That's their focus command. From there he's gone straight into a down. A down means an auto stay. So I have built in all of those stays. So that means he's stuck there now until I decide otherwise. Alright, so that just gives you an example of just controlling over that distance. Akuma, free to me. And that just gives you an example of controlling over that distance. And we'll give you some more examples later on. Okay, as you can see, Akuma's about 50 metres down there. Again, he's still on a free. Akuma, down. All the way. Okay, and even there, he's on prickly grass right there. So it's not real comfortable, which is why he didn't go straight down onto his belly. But as you can see, again, he stops, he looks, he waits for the command and then responds. Alright, now what we're going to do, we'll turn this off so you're not just watching us blindly walking up. And then just before we get there, we'll turn it back on so you can see the reaction as I approach. What should happen is he should stay calm. He shouldn't anticipate getting up. He shouldn't anticipate being released, because I teach that. Sometimes I'll call him to me from here, but only once he's 100% bulletproof. Other times I'll walk up and release him, and other times I'll walk past and release him, because that's how it happens every day. It's not always just call him out. It's not always go up. So I need him to stay calm, whether I'm suddenly coming into view, whether I'm coming up to him, or whether I'm walking away. So his reaction should be the same. So we'll be back shortly. Now as you can see, he's remained still and calm, and that's what he should do. Okay, so here we are. We've just walked completely past him, and we're now 100 metres down the road. And as you can see, he's still sitting there, and that's exactly what he's meant to do. Calm when we approach, calm when we leave. Akuma, to me. And then immediately respond to a command. Now his impulse will be to run all the way here. Akuma, down. And that, again, is impulse control. The ability in him to forego something he really wants to do. And he really wants to come all the way to us because we've left him there. A Kuma to me? Good. All right, we'll give you some more examples soon. Good boy. All right, so we're going to do some demonstration now just on distance work. And the first one we're going to do is 200 metres. You've seen it at around 50 and 100, so the next one will be 200. Now you can see here in this paddock where we're going to be going down, he's staring at these guys now. There are probably 30 or 40 roo just here on the right, and in amongst the shrubbery to the left there's probably that many more, and just behind us in some trees, probably about 20 metres behind where a Kuma's laying right now, there's a whole bunch more. So he's going to have to be here in a stay waiting for me to call him. Okay, so here's a Kuma now. He's in his down. As I've stated before, that's all it's said to him, down, and that means stay as well. Nothing else is said to him. We're going to walk away. Nothing else will be said to him. We'll simply walk away. I'll count out 200 metres and then we'll stop. All going well, we'll look back, start the film rolling again, and this dog's still going to be here. And then we'll call him, and about halfway through I'll get him to do something just to furthermore show a little bit of control over distance. Alright, we'll see you shortly. So here we are at 200 metres. So I'll call the Kuma again. It may sound like I'm yelling because I'm right next to the microphone and he's way down there. And about halfway along or so, I'll get him to stop. Kuma! To me! You can see here he comes. Good boy! Kuma, down. Good. Kuma, to me. Yes. All right, so that's controlling out at 200 metres, getting him to stop about halfway to us and getting him to listen and come again. All right, we'll be back shortly. So here we are. Koji's out there at 250 metres and he's been in a downstay. So now we'll just call him. Koji! To me! And here he comes. Good boy! And I don't expect he'll be too enthused because it's around about 30 degrees Celsius here, which is pretty warm. I was hoping to shoot this early in the morning. But things happen and it's in the middle of the afternoon, so. But there he is at 250 metres, under total control, off lead, no collars. This is all just voice command. Good boy, come on. All right, so there he is. And we'll move on and we'll increase the distance. And we're going to do one at 500 metres as well. See you there. Okay, so there's Tenchi in a downstay 350 metres away. And we'll just bring him here. Tenchi! To me! And here he comes. Good boy! I always like to give a little bit of encouragement through a long run, even a shorter one most times. Keeps them focused, keeps them coming. Tenchi, down! Tenchi to me, good boy. Tenchi down. Tenchi me. Good boy. And there we go, 350 metres with some commands. Okay, so here we are. We're 500 metres away from Makuma. Now you can see there that there's kangaroo all around us. He's going to have to come through kangaroo on both sides and ignore them. Again, it might sound like I'm yelling, but I've got to project my voice 500 metres and I'm standing right next to the microphone. But here we're going to try him at 500 metres and see what happens. Akuma! To me! And there he is moving. I'm not sure how clearly you can see that on the screen, but he's coming. And this is impulse control, and this is just total off-lead control. And this is what you want from your dog. Not necessarily this distance, but you want to be able to have your dog listen to commands, remain calm at all time. Like I said, he's got to run the gauntlet. There's wildlife each side as he comes in. He'll know they're there, he can see them, he can smell them. Some of them are starting to run. So he's got to keep coming through all of that. Good boy! Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed this. Like I said, Extreme is really a showcase of what you can achieve with impulse control training and all the other training beforehand. It's exceptionally important to have your dog totally bulletproof, off lead and listening to you. It's a lifesaver. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one.